the game is wrong, the people in charge of the game are wrong. No, and it's ruining the game.
I'm disgusted, absolutely disgusted.
Now, let's not take the piss here.
Football is going to change forever. With the rise of new technologies, will tech be a positive or a negative for the beautiful game? In today's video, we will explore how the use of artificial intelligence and automation will affect football both currently and in the future. Now, let's get into it. Fans around the world have become used to watching matches with video assistant refereeing. For better or worse, this technology has taken the football world by storm. While VAR has been the widely adopted quote-unquote gold standard for football technology, let's take a look at how AI and automation could be used in the future of football refereeing. Recently, the Premier League announced that semi-automated offside technology will be introduced in the 2024-2025 season, following Serie A in the Champions League in the adoption of this technology. In general, this technology will make offside decisions more objective and less manual in tight, game-deciding situations. While more football leagues will continue to adopt this technology, we predict that eventually VAR and hindsight decision-making will be fully automated and AI-backed. AI can take large datasets, learn from them, and make informed decisions based on current data to predict future possibilities. For example, imagine if an AI model ingested every televised football foul and was built to inform VAR decisions based on what it has learned from these fouls. I mean, we have all seen dodgy penalty calls or an obvious error where one is not given despite VAR intervention. While the Premier League has said that 96% of VAR decisions are correct, the fans' eyes don't lie. The 4% margin could be the difference between relegation for some and titles for others. AI-backed decision-making in VAR could help with some of these glaring VAR errors. Now, I'm not saying that referees should be totally replaced by AI. Well, except for maybe Paul Tierney. But I think this could be what the final future of football looks like. Human referees could either be completely informed by AI decision-making through an earpiece, or they might be replaced altogether by an AI model that somehow transmits calls onto the pitch. This is all a bit dystopian to say the least, but I do think this reality is not out of the question. Moving on from the Fallout 3 dystopian refereeing scenario, let's take a look at how AI and automation could be used in the transfer market and scouting. With transfer fees growing larger and larger, the stakes are much higher for clubs to get transfers right. With these large fees, more clubs are turning to scouting young players with incredible potential. Why buy Neymar if you can scout the next one? Although this approach is smart, it can create risks of its own. What if AI could take a lot of the guesswork out of current and prospective talent scouting? In the past, football scouts used a mixture of the quote-unquote eye test, or how skillful a player appears to be, and stats to identify future talent. AI-backed data could immensely improve this approach. Already, companies like StatsPerform are using AI to focus on a certain player in a televised match and record data about their individual performance. This same technology is also used to evaluate a player's off-the-ball movements and actions, providing insights into a player's in-game management and intelligence. This data can then be analyzed to determine and predict a variety of different statistics. For club scouting prospects, this type of analysis could be crucial in determining the next Messi versus the next Jonathan Woodgate. For normal transfers, we do not predict AI to completely replace agents and the current negotiating process. However, AI could be used as a negotiating tool with the data it can provide. While things like value based on contract length and hype around a player might not be able to be fully understood by AI, it could still be an important tool for both buying and selling clubs when agreeing on a transfer fee. With the demand for football rising across the globe, more players are having to push their bodies to the limits by playing tons of matches. Numerous managers have complained about fixture congestion causing more injuries to their star players. With this in mind, another use of AI in football is predicting the possibility of injuries before they happen. As I have mentioned, AI data collection is immense and provides predictability. On the injury front, this could take the shape of using pattern algorithms to identify players at risk for injury, whether due to unique physical traits or the amount of minutes played over a certain time period. AI company Zone7 analyzed 11 professional football clubs' injuries between 2019 and 2021. The AI model forecasted increased injury risks to a player 1 to 7 days before their injury actually happened. In the sample data, this could have prevented 306 of the 423 injuries studied in this time period. In other words, Zone 7's AI model had a 75% success rate when predicting injuries. If a model like this was used in real time, it could lead to more player availability and longer careers for the footballers we love. In fact, one of the leading neuroscientists and sports pathologist, Harry Kane, agrees that AI could be a useful tool in injury prevention. He is quoted as saying,
"No, massive.
Kidding, but Kane is a supporter of AI-backed approaches to injury prevention. Considering the joy that footballers bring us, better approaches to their health and injury management is a positive for everyone." AI is undoubtedly shaping the world as we know it. While the majority of us continue to make AI lo-fi beats or ask ChatGPT how to make spaghetti bolognese, many scientists are hard at work trying to leverage AI to keep the beautiful game beautiful.